Hi, this is Brian. Thanks for taking the time to learn more about what Philosopher's Notes are all about. So as you know, if you watched the video on the homepage, a couple years ago I decided to give myself a PhD in how to live. And I couldn't find a program that integrated everything I wanted to study, from positive psychology and creativity and philosophy and mysticism and religious studies and abundance and wealth creation, optimal health, all the things that I think go into creating an extraordinary life. Couldn't find a program that talked about all those things, so I decided to give myself my own PhD. And I decided to get a master's when I had distilled 100 of my favorite books into quick, cool, fun, inspiring 6-page PDF summaries and 20-minute MP3s that you can listen to on your iPod, on your iPhone, whatever. So that's what I've done. I've created 100 of these 6-page PDFs, and what I've done is I've pulled out what I call the big ideas. So in any given book, now I'm going to go over a few of them here with you right now, some of my favorites, but in any given book, there are like 5 to 10 to 15 to even 25 really big ideas. Those ideas that you underline, you asterisk, and you fold the page over on so you can come back and check them out again in the future. I call those big ideas. And any one of those big ideas, I think, has the power to totally transform our lives. And my life has been changed by dozens and hundreds of the big ideas that I've read and that I've included in these Philosopher's Notes. So let's just take a quick look at a few of my favorite books. I'm going to go through 20 of them right now, right? So we've got Ayn Rand's The Fountainhead. We're going to take a 695-page book, and we're going to pull out the big ideas and put them into a 6-page PDF and 20-minute MP3. We've also got Deepak Chopra's 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. Totally transformed my life. We'll look at those 7 spiritual laws. The law of Dharma is the 7th law, which totally changed my life. It's awesome. How about Rich Dad, Poor Dad? Good stuff in there. Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker. Great book. I really enjoyed it, thought it was funny, and some great big ideas in there. Don Miguel Ruiz's 4 Agreements. Classic. We're going to go through in the big ideas. In the note, we go through the 4 agreements. What are they? Well, we'll talk about them, and we'll talk about how we can apply them to our lives today. We go through Eckhart Tolle's big ideas from A New Earth and The Power of Now. We also do How to Think Like Leonardo da Vinci. This book was one of the first books I read that totally changed my life. Awesome book. We're going to go through the big ideas in that. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. We're going to go through all 7 habits and talk again about how we apply them to our 21st century lives. How about Viktor Frankel's Man's Search for Meaning? Amazing book written by a psychotherapist who survived the Holocaust and talks about how we can never lose control of our ability to decide how we're going to respond to a situation. It's the last freedom that can never be taken from us. Man's Search for Meaning, really good. We have Happy for No Reason by Marcy Shimoff. Great book looking at the positive psychology, scientific truths that are being discovered and how we can apply them to our lives. We've got Ask and It Is Given by Esther and Jerry Hicks. And we also do a couple more books by Esther and Jerry. Money and the Law of Attraction and The Amazing Power of Deliberate Intent. We've got The Big Leap by one of my good friends and mentors, Gay Hendricks, all about making the big leap into our zone of genius, where we truly do what we're here and what we're destined to do on this planet. We've got Loving What Is by Byron Katie. Awesome book. We'll go over what she talks about as the work, what she describes as the work. How about Flow by Mihai Csikszentmihalyi? Incredible book on, again, the science of living an optimal life. We've got Mastery by George Leonard. A really, really good book. We'll talk about the big ideas there of making our work a practice, our life, our self-development a practice. How about the Bhagavad Gita? How about the Dhammapada? That's the core. The Bhagavad Gita is the core text of Hinduism. The Dhammapada is the core text of Buddhism. We've got 10 old school classics, including those, Letters from a Stoic by Seneca, Marcus Aurelius' Meditations, love that guy, and Ralph Waldo Emerson's collected essays. We've also got Nietzsche. That's about 20. I mentioned maybe 25 of the books we cover. We cover 100. And in those 100 books, there are over 1,000 big ideas. Again, any one of which can change your life. So 100 books I distill into 6-page PDFs, 20-minute MP3s. You can get all of that. That's 600 pages of PDFs, and it's 30 hours of content on the MP3s you can put on your iPod, iPhone for $47. And we think that's an extraordinary deal. And if cash is an issue for you, click on the scholarships link up there and we'll take care of it for you. We've got scholarships. We're matching every subscription we sell with the scholarship we give away. So if cash is an issue, it's not an issue. We'll take care of you. Currency conversions are just totally stressed about money. No big deal. For those who aren't totally stressed about money, 47 bucks, we think it's an extraordinary deal. And we also offer a package where you can get a preloaded MP3 player that won't look exactly like this, but a preloaded MP3 player that already has the 30 hours of content loaded onto it. I don't know how many gigs of content that is, but it's quite a bit. So we'll send you not only will you get the digital, but you'll also be able to get the preloaded shuffle and a workbook with 100 of these notes in mini booklets already printed out in a really cool, sexy 3-ring binder that you can, take out a note or two when you want to study them on a plane or whatever. So if you want just the digital version, that's 47 bucks. If you want the digital version plus the preloaded MP3 player, plus the workbook, which already has all 100 notes printed out in mini booklets, you can get that for 147 bucks. So 47 bucks for the digital only, 147 for the digital plus the physical workbook and MP3 player. So that's the basic idea with Philosopher's Notes. I really hope to have the opportunity to share with you. And yeah, there you go. Philosopher's Notes. More wisdom in less time, as we like to say. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope I have the opportunity to share this with you. And either way, have an awesome day.